Hey, how are we all? Today I'll be drawing Horo from Shaman team. It will be a quick one. To be honest, I wasn't really feeling the juice, the creative juice. It's the holiday, it's Easter break, and man, I just want to chill and sleep. And it was also daylight saving. Oh, my schedule was pretty much screwed up, and I don't know what to do with myself when it's the holiday. But I know that I didn't want to draw, I just couldn't be bothered, but I have to, one way or another. So you'll see that the result isn't really that good, in my opinion. It's too simple, the color is wacky, and the line work is just all over the place. I don't even know, I'm pretty disappointed with myself on this piece. But hey, I finished something that's better than nothing, right? Surely, even though half of my heart is in it. But today, thought I'm gonna talk a little bit about my workflow. There isn't really much, per se. I just draw and it just happens. So as you guys know, I don't really use references, but for strange poses, I do. It's just kind of a distraction to me. Like, looking for references is not exactly the easiest thing to do. So sometimes, most of the time actually, I just sort of come up with it from memory. So it might look a little bit unproportional, but know that that was the best my memory can conjure. Sometimes you just can't find the exact thing that you're looking for, and you have to look at yourself in the mirror and take photos and use that as a reference, which is not ideal. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, so getting back on track, I don't really like doing a lot of sketches. As you guys might have noticed, it's a massive waste of time for me. So from like the super bare sketch, I go to the character immediately and then just the line work right away. I don't like screwing around, and it's wasting time pretty much. I know it's not what works for everyone, but it is what works for me. So, you might need a lot of sketches, and that's fine, more power to you. I respect your patience. Personally, I have zero patience, so I'll take shortcuts. I'll take whatever shortcuts there is, if that means that I get to the finish line faster. That's just the sort of person I am. And I don't also like spending some time naming my layers or grouping my layers. I just collapse everything. Sometimes I do pay for it, but most of the times I don't really need like 50,000 layers anyways. People do tend to get confused that I only work with 3 layers sometimes, maybe like 10 at most. It's just gonna be like my base layer and then maybe my highlights, which I use multiply effect on, and then my overlay. That's it. That's usually all my layers. Gosh, there's like a lot of cars on the street. I hope you guys can't hear it. I hate this place. I just want to move. There's cars everywhere, there's dirt everywhere, and the birds, and every bloody morning the garbage truck comes in going like and waking me the hell up at 6 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, not pleasant. So I am planning to move soon. But I digress. Where was I? Layers. Yes, layers. Yeah, I just don't like using too many layers. Like, even right now, I think I just used one base layer and then just do my highlights on the same layer. I know it's heresy, it's just a whole waste of time. Maybe I'll get better if I use more layer, but will I though? Will using more layers actually make me any better? I find that my best art I've done within a short amount of time, the more I overthink it, the more wacky it is. Like, the color will just be all over the place. The shadow will be weed. Oh, speaking of shadows, I really need to get that on track. I am so bad at defining light sources and following it through, so I just like shading wherever the hell I want to, so it might look a bit weird. But if you don't put it under the microscope, it'll be fine. So do not put my drawing under a microscope. You'll find some weird shit in there. Like uncolored lines, or I don't know, things going over the line, stuff like that. Alright, so this is actually my first time recording on a PC. Usually I use my phone because my PC doesn't like external microphone connecting to it. It used to work, but one day it just stopped working altogether, so I had to actually go on my phone whenever I have to make a call on Discord or whatever. It is so inconvenient. But my friend came by yesterday. He fixed it, so thank you, shout out to you. You know who you are subscribed, and if you're watching, you know, thank you. I owe you lunch even though you said you don't need it. I insist. You have no idea just how much suffering I've been through without being able to record my voice on PC. First world problem, but it was suffering nonetheless. It's so hard playing games with my friends without being able to connect my mic. It's because the thing is with my phone, it just keeps disconnecting everything. So every few minutes, Discord will just disconnect, and then I'll have to reconnect. And sometimes it doesn't even tell me. I'll have to ask my friends why they're ignoring me and why I'm talking by myself. Oh, look, I've been disconnected, but Discord just doesn't tell me. Oh man, we got out of track again. Yeah, regarding to my coloring, once again, let's get back on track once again. There's not really much to say. I probably should start considering what color I use, maybe? But do I have time for that? Yes, I probably do, but I just can't be bothered. Oh, since that's it, I don't really have much to say about my workflow. I'll just talk about something else I've been doing on the side. So I got this action figure of Benimaru from that time I got turned to a slime, something like that. I can't remember the title exactly. Tensura. I just know the abbreviation, Tensura. Yeah, so it's things that you build, you know, like the Gundam kind of thing. So you just build him, glue him from scratch, and I finished that. So I spray painted him yesterday using a Warhammer paint. Pretty pricey, but it's pretty good. So I found my paint kit that I thought I lost and I started painting him. It'll be a journey, so definitely I'm gonna need more paint because I don't have a lot. Maybe I have about 30 tubs, but most of them aren't on his color, so I'll have to find some more. It's gonna be pricey, but whatever. The things we do for our husbandos and waifus. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I used to actually do miniature painting. Didn't quite get too into it. It was really fun, and my friend taught me a lot about like miniature painting. It is very different than just normal coloring, but your skill in art does transfer to it because I feel like your hands will be a lot more steady at holding and painting the small nook and crannies since the miniatures are, well, mini. Well, I hope this microphone will turn out good. I have listened to some of the recordings. I think it is a lot better than my muffled as hell phone microphone. So let's keep our fingers crossed and hopefully it doesn't screw up. So yeah, as said, today is a short one. I think in total this only took me an hour or so to make. Oh yeah, it's probably worth noting that I am doing this recording in 8 times the speed. So I have actually put a counter on the top right. I've been forgetting about them, and some people, my friends, asked me on Discord, like, how long did it take you to draw that? And I said, oh, didn't I put a counter? Nope, I didn't, I forget. As always, I have short-term memory. So there's that. What else is there to talk about? Yeah, Easter break, I guess. Haven't been doing much. I've just been trying to get my manicure and pedicure done. Never got the chance to do it, unfortunately, because everything was closed. Every single damn thing was closed. But oh, actually, we're running out of time. That was a short one today. Yeah, so, Horo, don't know what else to add here. It is pretty crappy, so half-assed, I hate it. I wish I didn't see it. I wish I just haven't started drawing it. It is horrible. I am sorry I've done my boy wrong. But here he is, in flash or maybe on screen. Just doing his thing, snowboarding. One thing that I've always wanted to do, because it looks so damn cool. I mean, comparing to skiing anyways. But yeah, hopefully you guys had a good Easter. Sorry if my voice is weird, I just ate and that food does not agree with my throat. So yeah, have a great day guys. Bye bye.